Look, bro, it's okay to lose sometimes. Sometimes it's okay to lose, to take L's, to take losses, to take unwarranted losses, right? Unwanted losses. Nobody wants to lose, right? You don't want to lose, but maybe there's something you'll gain, right? There's lessons. There's things that you gain, special feelings that you gain. It's a feeling of, yes, desperation when you lose. It's a feeling of depression maybe when you lose. But in the end, you'll win. That sounds cliche. But let me tell you something, right? I had to lose out on a scholarship. I wanted to play college basketball, right? I'm a wide-eyed, bright 19-year-old kid, about to go play college basketball. Point guard, nice scholarship, ready to go play, had my education, had my classes set, had everything set. But because of a dorm issue, I did not stay. Now, in my head, I'm like, dang, what do I do? What is the other option? Because I can't stay. There's nowhere to go. So it's like, okay, I have to go back to the crib, right? It's time to skedaddle, right? So, mind you, this was in Kansas. I leave, me and my fam leave, right? Because they were going to set me up in whatever. They were going to set me up with the school and everything like that. We leave, we go back. So I basically end up decommitting, unsigning from the school, right? Because I had no other option. So I took a loss. So I had to look around for other options. I could never find anything else feasible in places that God wanted me to be. And how I knew these weren't places was because there was always, obviously there's never a perfect situation, but because of the fact that there was always something major that was off, right? There was always something major that was throwing me and my family off from even committing to these schools or these places or playing for these teams, right? Whether it was an education piece, a schedule piece, a food piece, like dorm piece, there was always something that was off. Expensive piece, there's always something. And I took a loss. I didn't end up playing college ball. I haven't played college ball yet. Not yet. But think about this. I took all those losses, right? Then, me being here, I couldn't even get a job because I was just getting rejected. So I was taking more losses because I couldn't get a job, couldn't make any money, couldn't make any income. So I was broke. So yeah, I was losing again. I lost again. I lost multiple times. I'm not going to state this company, but I applied to this position 3 straight times. With maybe the first interview wasn't that good. My other 2 interviews, spotless, dressed up, nice suit and tie, but you know what I'm saying, fresh cut, not this fresh, but I had a nice taper fade, you know what I'm saying? I was looking good, but I still lost. Other people were still chosen over me. And why? Is it because I didn't have the credentials? No. It's because of, my background? Possibly. Is it because, you know what I'm saying? Is it because of how I talk, how I look, how I act? I don't think so. It's deeper than that. Business is business in the corporate job world. If y'all know, y'all know. But what I learned, YouTube really came into play when I realized God was pointing me towards this. I was making money from YouTube. I wasn't making any money from jobs because this was my job. This was my only job. And this is a blessing. I don't take any of this for granted. But the way that God really moved my feet and really allowed me to take back-to-back losses to show me a purpose and a objective for myself is a eye-opener, right? I had to realize I had to keep losing, right? The coat of many colors. Joseph had to keep losing. He kept losing. Though he had a vision, though he had purpose, though he had all these things, he kept losing, right? He got sold by his brothers. His brothers hated him. Bad circumstances. His dad believed that his brother was dead, but he got sold. Bro living for his dreams. He was getting tortured, basically, right? The person that got sold for more pieces of silver was Jesus. And we know why they did that to Jesus, because of who he is. But come on, Joseph, think about it, bro. He took losses and still came out on top. If that is not a amazing lesson, if that is not a motivating lesson, I don't know what is. It's like you can continue to lose, but you still win. Because nobody knows and understands how you did it or what it took for you to get to where you are now or to get to where you want to go. But you had to endure some struggle, right? You had to lose out on some opportunities. You had to lose some money. You had to lose sleep. You had to sacrifice time. You had to miss work and work on your craft. You had to, spend more time on this area than the other area. You had to just make decisions that maybe weren't the most, maybe most praised. But that's because God had something else on your heart. That's because God had something better. And every single day I make decisions, or I'm, working on my craft, and I'm working on day trading, and I'm working on these different businesses and different goals I have for myself, whether it's school, whatever the case may be. I'm always attentive in realizing that I'm going to lose. I'm going to lose at some point. You're going to take losses. If that's back-to-back losses, one loss after another, after another, after another, or if it's just one loss, you're going to struggle, you're going to lose, but that is okay, because that is a part of the environment. That is a part of the journey, right? I'll never forget this. I was on the phone with my friend, my childhood friend from high school. He was telling me, bro, you're going to have to take losses. Yes, you need to focus on that, but you're going to take losses. That is just how it is, right? You take losses, but those losses don't define the wins that are approaching you. They don't define the entire project. They don't define the entire, work. They don't. If you don't allow them to, they won't. It's like adding fuel to the fire. When you take a loss, it just makes you want to succeed even more. If you don't learn anything else from this video, I hope this video motivates you. And I hope it inspires you generally. Thank you for watching. God bless.